just why haven't you quit trading? Why haven't you stopped trading? Like, what makes you, what keeps you going? Like, why haven't you stopped? You've been doing it for like years after year, and we're getting in profitability. But like, why haven't you stopped yet? Like, why? Like, why?
Honestly, like I had mentioned before, it's because remembering that we both have a bigger picture. We both have a bigger goal that we're trying to accomplish, not only obviously for us, but for generations to come. This is life changing, and so just for number one, keeping that in mind, and then the second biggest thing for me, and I've mentioned this again once before on my channel, but the second biggest thing for me is working. Going into a job. You are you're surrounded by people who are, and I'm not bashing these people in any kind of way, but you're surrounded by a lot of people who are just satisfied at with where they're at, and they don't realize it. In a sense that, we're all being used kind of, or we're all disposable, and just being, again, there at this job and being around people, around management who, could just care less, again, because they look at you as like you're disposable. So that's been my biggest thing, and not only with just the job that I'm at now, but I've just began to notice a pattern in the previous jobs that I worked with, and honestly that scares me. Not to say that I'm living in fear or anything like that, but it really does, kind of scare me to the point to where I feel like I have no other choice but to try to make this work, for lack of better words. But yeah, those are the biggest thing. Remembering the goal that you and I both have, and constantly every day on a day-to-day basis being reminded when I go out and to work and I'm surrounded by these other people who, they're just comfortable with being stagnant.
I think that's a great question. And what do you mean by being stagnant? Like just not having that motivation of doing something outside of the work?
Exactly. Or just being okay with coming in, clocking in, going back home and waking up and doing it all, over again. Maybe, having a vacation once a year, or heck, even twice a year.
Right.
Seeing that and then being able to see other people who have been in that same environment and who have completely made it out, and they're pretty much they're just free. It's just two totally different states of living to be in, and so those two for sure. What about you though?
No, I think you said everything. Cause we always be on the same wavelength on that, and I think it's just the only thing I would say is just like, if anybody thinking about quitting trading, or like you just need some like motivation, you just keep on thinking like, if you want to set yourself up for like 5 years or 10 years from now, what's the better opportunity right now? Like if you just continue to start thinking about long term, then it kind of makes you like want to put in the work in for right now, because you start thinking long term. Then it's going back to what you said, it's like, are you building success? Are you building life? Are you building foundation to like kind of help facilitate your life moving forward after 5-10 years? And if that's not the case, then this definitely should be, one of your business models. Try it, give it, don't give up. Take a little break if you need to, but other than that, I just don't see, again, it's not for everybody, but if it is for you, you just know, and you just concentrate and stay focused and locked in, then you absolutely, you should do that and be able to just live with the results, because it's going to happen. You're going to break through. You're going to learn what you're looking for. You're going to consistently get to the point where you're trying to be at. It's just not going to be as quick as you want it to be, but when you get there, you can't forget. It's like riding a bike. It's kind of like you understand each day, you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, kind of like muscle memory. It just comes to you. Yeah. So, yeah.